So we have a collection of the first two Legacy of Kain games coming to a console, but it's probably not the one you may think of first. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So if you're not familiar with this series, it's a series of dark fantasy action-adventure games that was mostly developed by Crystal Dynamics. And I think the first game was also co-developed with Silicon Knights, and then Crystal Dynamics took over the intellectual property. And gamers have been clamoring for this classic to make a return to modern consoles. Well, we do have this announcement over here on X, and this comes to us via evercade. New cart, Legacy of Kain, comes to evercade this September with the first two titles, Blood Omen, Legacy of Kain, and Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver in one Gigacart collection. So when you hear Legacy of Kain collection coming to a console, probably evercade wasn't your first thought. Now both of the games in this collection were originally on the PlayStation 1 as well as for Windows, and the second game here, Soul Reaver, also had a release for the Dreamcast. So my thinking is that these two games will be based off that PlayStation 1 release, but I'm not totally sure. Most of these other evercade releases have been using an emulator, and PlayStation 1 emulation is pretty good. And I do know that that Tomb Raider collection is all the PS1 versions, so that would make the most sense to me. Now this collection has a release window of just September of 2024, and pre-orders are supposed to go up on August 30th. And the price for this in the US will be $24.99, so you get basically these two games for $25. Now if you're wondering what systems you can play this on, it should be compatible with all evercade and Super Pocket systems, and it also includes the upcoming evercade Alpha tabletop arcade machine. Now I have a Super Pocket and I have one of the evercade versus ours on pre-order, so I may go ahead and pick this up once that pre-order comes available, so I can play this either on the handheld or connected to my big screen TV. And since the saves for the evercade cartridges are on the cartridge and not the system itself, I could just continue my progress. Now this announcement did leave a lot of people asking, where is a modern PlayStation or Xbox collection at? And right now there's not any kind of announcement of this coming to Xbox or PlayStation, but I do have to wonder, since we're getting an evercade release here, if we won't see a PlayStation or Xbox release get announced sometime soon, or maybe in the next year or so. Now we did have this image coming from San Diego Comic-Con back at the end of July, and you can see here where it has Soul Reaver 1 and 2 remastered. And so far nothing's been announced about that, but that might be what we actually end up see coming to either PlayStation or Xbox. Gamescom is next week, so maybe we can hold out hope for some kind of announcement there. But let me know your thoughts. Have you ever played these first two games in the Legacy of Kain series, and are they something that you would look to revisit either on the evercade or if it came to one of the modern systems of Xbox or PlayStation? Drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts. And if you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing so. It really does help the channel out quite a bit. I want to thank you for watching, and be good.